Hi, Robert King here for CapecordTV, and today I want to talk about a problem that many Cape independence advocates will know too well, and that's the problem of the unionist argument that the independence movement is, white nationalist and white supremacist and racist in general, and that's just nonsense. I mean, we know it's nonsense. I mean, we're going to have a one vote, like one man, one vote system. We're going to be a non-racial society. We're 83% non-white, for God's sake. So, I mean, it's a ridiculous argument. I mean, in fact, it's trying to cover up for the racism of South Africa that we currently experience. And the argument it's often made from, the people who often make that argument, are themselves people who benefited from the system of apartheid quite well. The white people in Constantia and the southern suburbs, those types of people make this argument. So it's very hypocritical of them. But let's ask ourselves why they make it. Well, when they're making these arguments for staying with South Africa, they're throwing all these punches and they're just missing it each time. There's no economic argument for remaining in South Africa. There simply isn't. They might have the economic advantage because they control, the Daily Maverick. They own the Daily Maverick, and having a national newspaper is beneficial to them. But it doesn't help 99.9% of people in this country. I mean, there's no way that it enhances our democracy. It simply doesn't. So they just go to the final argument they can think of, which is, racism. And it's quite an effective argument because it creates a lot of emotions. It gets people really, angry about it because, racism is bad, and it is bad. And we need to call it out when we see it. But we shouldn't just make up, we shouldn't pretend racism is there when it isn't. And it isn't there when we talk about the Western Cape independence movement. But you know what? People aren't really listening. People are starting to look away from those lies. And we are going to tell people in the upcoming elections, we are going to tell these people, these politicians that call us racist, media institutions like the Daily Maverick that call us racist, we're going to show them in these elections that we're not going to be bullied with that word anymore. We are going to give them a message that they will never forget in the local elections later this year. And we are just going to absolutely smash their narrative about us. We're going to smash it. And there's nothing they can do about it. Maybe they should start debating a bit more honestly.